What is up? Welcome to Pistons Talk. Hope you guys are having a great Wednesday afternoon. In today's video, what we'll be discussing, more Malik Beasley updates. We're going to be going over this post on his Instagram that was over 2 days ago. There was some stuff that did happen last night with Kate Cunningham and Jalen Duren as it relates to Malik Beasley, even some Tobias Harris tweet that we'll kind of talk about as well. And we just got news from the NBA that they are opening an investigation on Malik Beasley themselves. So we're going to get into this video. Just want to warn you guys, this might be a lengthier video, might be a little bit longer than usual. So maybe we'll just upload this as a podcast as well, since we're doing a video on it right now. But we're going to be reading this Malik Beasley post via his Instagram 2 days ago. And it says, "Step into my world where we don't listen to the outside noise. We don't quit. We live our lives to the fullest, not giving an F about anything that's not important to us. Year 10 is approaching, probably the most interesting one of them all. And the goal remains the same, be better than last year. My decision is near," with the eyeball emojis. I actually did comment on Malik Beasley's Instagram post if you guys are even if you care about it, I guess. I just said whatever the outcome is, wishing you well wherever you land. Because I don't know what's going to happen with Malik Beasley. Would I like him in a Detroit Pistons uniform? Absolutely. I just loved what he provided last season. But this was 2 days ago, and there have been reports that there have been over 4 teams that have been in contact with Beasley, and the Pistons being one of them. Now, I did mention at the top of the video that there are some Twitter posts we're going to go over. So we're going to go over the first one. Now, how this relates to Malik Beasley, you guys see in a little bit. This is actually Kate Cunningham and Jalen Duren in Rome. Now, Malik Beasley, as of this video being uploaded and recorded on September 10th, he was in Rome a few days ago. I don't know if he's still there. I don't know. Maybe check his Snapchat. But he's been in Italy with his girlfriend. And just so happens, Jalen Duren and Kate Cunningham were there, and they posted a picture, as you guys can see, in front of the Coliseum. And a lot of people are like, yo, did Jalen Duren get taller? There are reports that JD did maybe possibly grow an inch or two this offseason. I just want to say to that point, I think sometimes pictures are deceiving. We're going to have to wait until media day. But Kate Cunningham, Jalen Duren made a European trip, and they're traveling together, which is a good sign. Kind of points to Jalen Duren getting extended, if you ask me. Now, I did mention about Tobias Harris, and how does he relate to this? So Tobias actually retweeted, quote tweeted, I should say, the post that I made last night, and he said they should all get a drink together, which if you guys saw the video before Malik Beasley did delete it on his Snapchat, I'm going to be playing it. If you're watching on YouTube right now, Malik Beasley did post about a little 10-second snippet of him, Jalen Duren, and Kate Cunningham. We'll play it right now so you guys can see. I'll make it a little bigger, but very short. You can see Malik, JD, and Kate just having a good time. Looks like they went to some event over in Italy, drinking, just chilling with the boys. Which this is the first time since we've actually seen Malik Beasley, Kate Cunningham, and Jalen Duren, for that matter, hang out. It's the first time we've actually seen Malik Beasley hang out with both of these guys since the playoffs, since May. So I don't want to say things are 100% cleared, he's going to sign with the Detroit Pistons, because we don't know. We just got an article about 10 minutes ago from the NBA, and we're going to be going over that article next. So this is the article, and it says NBA investigating free agent Malik Beasley over gambling. This wasn't written by Shams Charania. This was actually written by one of their writers over there named David Perdrum. And it just says that the NBA is conducting its own investigation into the gambling allegations against Malik Beasley, the free agent guard, linked to a federal probe this offseason. The league confirmed to ESPN on Wednesday. The investigation stems from allegations of improper gambling on the NBA games and prop bets from the 23-24 season when Beasley was with the Milwaukee Bucks, according to sources familiar with the matter. Beasley's attorney, Steve Haney, told ESPN that the client is fully cooperating with the NBA investigation. Okay, so not to confuse the two, but the NBA was not doing an investigation with Malik Beasley in June, right before free agency started. He was getting investigated. We saw stuff about the FBI. We saw stuff more, a little bit bigger than the NBA, for that matter. Now, Beasley went from being a target to a subject. That was the tweet that Shams Charania put out. So he's still a subject of, alleged gambling. And he's fully cooperating with the NBA. Training camp is about 3 weeks away. I want to read a little bit more about this article. It says ESPN reported on June 29th that Beasley was under federal investigation by the U.S. Attorney's Office from the Eastern District of New York at the time. The NBA said it was cooperating with that investigation. 2 months later, Haney told ESPN that Beasley was not a target and had not been charged for federal investigations, which had resulted in 4 guilty pleas related to a gambling scheme involving former NBA player Jonte Porter. The news of the federal investigation broke just before Beasley and the Detroit Pistons were set to complete a 3-year, $42 million contract, sources tell ESPN. The offer was pulled, but other teams have expressed interest in Beasley, according to Shams Charania. In a recent Instagram post, which we read a little bit ago, that he's making his decision soon. The league investigation is believed to be in the final stages, according to a source familiar to the matter. At least one U.S. sportsbook detected unusually betting interest on Beasley's statistics beginning around January of 2024, according to a gambling industry source. The source pointed to a game between the Bucks and the Portland Trailblazers on January 31st and 24. The odds on Beasley recording fewer than 2.5 rebounds moved significantly before the game shortened around from a plus 120 to a minus 250 due to the surge of action on the under. Beasley finished with 6 rebounds, and the bet's deemed an unusual loss. So there's a lot to kind of dissect with this article. Obviously, it was the U.S. District Attorney of New York that was doing the investigation with Bees, and that's what we heard in June. This article is stating that the NBA kind of oversaw that investigation, and they're doing their own investigation now, and it's in the final stages. So what does this mean for Malik Beasley? What does this mean for the Detroit Pistons or other NBA teams looking to sign him potentially to a new contract? I think we're going to have to wait and see. We're going to have to wait and see what the NBA does find, if they do find anything at all. So far, we haven't really gotten anything concrete enough to come up here and say, like, he's never going to play in the NBA again. He's been cooperating with the U.S. District Attorneys in New York. He's cooperating with the NBA per his lawyer. So I think as of right now, we should probably get an update in the next couple of weeks or so. If I did have to guess on that, don't quote me on that though. But did want to bring you guys just a little update from the Instagram post saying, he's making his decision soon. He had Kate Cunningham and Jalen Duren go visit him over in Rome. Tobias Harris threw in his 2 cents on the matter. It's a whole lot of nothing if you ask me personally. September 10th as we're recording this video for you guys today. But let me know down below in the comment section what you guys think of everything that has transpired since Monday, of Beasley saying that he's making his decision soon. Kate Cunningham and Jalen Duren were with Beasley 2 days ago in Rome, hanging out, partying, having some drinks. And this article that came out about 20-30 minutes ago of the NBA investigating Malik Beasley. I'll talk to you guys down below in the comment section. Like always, hope you guys are staying safe. Take care. Catch you guys in the next video. Peace.